Duggan in the Aston, and away we go for race 2 of the weekend. And Gary O'Brien right alongside me. This is different how we started yesterday. Ricciardello gets into the lead. Jordan Caruso into P2.
Yeah, Ricciardello was back to third after starting on pole in yesterday's race, and one's gone off there in the background. Steve Tomasi trying to get past 2. Caruso goes down the inside of Ricciardello at turn 3. Gets the lead away. Can he hold on to it? Ricciardello comes back at him out of that corner, but he's on the wrong side of the track as they head up to turn 4.
Chance to meet up with the team, but that was something, a rumour I heard down the back of the paddock area in between races this morning. Ricciardello running wide. He did it all day. He is absolutely exploring the grip limitations.
Now Caruso goes down the inside of turn 3, and we have another lead change.
Who has come second and third in the championship more times than he wants to even remember anymore.
Here's Steve Lacey coming through the field, just got ahead, although Darren Curry's bringing the Mark car down the inside. They're both trying to get past Mark Duggan in the ex-Kerry Bailey Aston Martin Chev. Of course, most of the front-running cars in this category are Chev-powered. That's apart from the Saab, which is running a Dodge engine.
Well, look at this. This is a nice move here. Curry gets through on the 2012 championship winning car, debuted in 2012 and won the championship in 2012. No one had an answer for it with Kerry when he came out, had they?
And now Duggan comes back at the Coyote-powered Mark car through turn 6. They've got a new Mark car coming for Jeff Taunton, which will be a full sports sedan spec GT car, their latest innovation.
Tim Tritton just in the background there, car that was driven by Scribblehead himself, Rand McGlurkin, who's covering off all the social medias for the category. Had it for a year or 2, moved it on, and these guys have given it a very, very happy birthday update in numerous areas. And it's a famous sports sedan. It's had numerous different owners across the years. James Phillip, I think Dean Cam as well. And it's a weapon, it really is, and the more Tim gets used to it, the more that Honda will start to push up the field.
Well, unfortunately it pulled up in qualifying just on the outside of turn 2 and pulled up in the same place in the race, so it must have had something over there they needed to retrieve. Not sure about that, but good dice here between Curry and Duggan, and now Triton moving in onto the back of the Aston as well. Steve Lacey, of course, didn't finish yesterday, had fuel boil.
There it is, checkered flag, Ryan Humphrey for Carlton Wines. Got out there as well. I can't see the bright yellow. Maybe there it is, bobbing around. No, that is Stephen Lacey, but they're away. And that's getting desperate. In fact, I think he's had an extra reef at the wheel to get over there.
I think it threw it sideways just very briefly, and he managed to salvage it.
Let's hope he hasn't torn a tyre at all going up the strip. But Tomasi's blood in the water now. He's going straight out after them. And this trio are already pushing on. Have a look at Coxie in the Saab. He's found some impetus. Ryan Humphrey up the inside there on Michael Robinson in the big silver number 30. And that car has got full horsepower on board.
Certainly has. And Duggan in there behind him, followed by Donnelly. Steve Lacey after a DNF in race 1 coming back up through the order. But off the start there, Tomasi tried to thread the needle, go past the first 2, but the door was shut on him. And then, of course, we've seen Ricciardello had that little moment out of turn 1 that almost pitched the car sideways.
Ray Hislop or Jake Camilleri have gone off wide there, and Ray following him, coming around turn number 5. Lots of dust in the air now. Let's see Lacey, he goes through and takes up a spot on Donnelly. There's a couple of New South Wales protagonists doing working pretty hard on each other here at the moment. They've come north for the weekend to do the National Series. And they're working very, very hard. Right in front is Duggan in the Aston Martin as well. We had a bit of a look in there in the lunch break around there with Duggan. And certainly a great build and a really special car in the Australian motorsport landscape.
Lacey finally got past Donnelly. He did it down the back straight, got a good run out of turn 2, carried the momentum down to 3. Now he's got to try and get past someone he knows pretty well. Races against him in the State Series in New South Wales at just about every round. That's Mark Duggan in the Aston Martin.
Gee, that car 30, it's a lot of car to push through the air, isn't it? Chasing down Michael Robinson in that iconic Australian coupe shape that Ash Jarvis is also deploying in screen there. That is a massive move, 0.4 of a second, 0.3 of a second there in the lap record. So has he got the Audi working in the window?
Yes.
Right now he does, yeah. That is amazing pace. 1.9 seconds to lead over Tony Ricciardello in the red Alpha. Here's Stephen Lacey working onto the Aston Martin, the Duggan family hotels.
So nothing wrong with the Aston Martin in a straight line, but runs a bit wide out of turn 3. Lacey gets alongside him, but the Aston Martin will come back at him. Duggan regathers that spot. They're fighting over 8th position at the moment.
Stephen Lacey, a multiple state champion in New South Wales. Runs the combined sedans events at the Mount Panorama at different race weddings through the year. Looks to the inside now, the Aston doesn't get through. He has now got the problem coming in from behind with Chris Donnelly. And then after Donnelly is Curry in that Mark Mustang.
This may be his opportunity, but I don't think it has a straight line sniff of what the Aston Martin has. That proves to be correct there when he just can't do it, but he might get him at turn 2 if he sneaks up the inside. Again, he's got a long straight to negotiate, and it's just not helping the Chef Camaro pilot at this stage.
Big shout out to Shane Bradford just leading the Camaro there. Would have been great to have the Queenslander out on track with us here this weekend. Flames flying out of the Chris Donnelly Falcon. Apparently race cars with flames go faster. Couldn't agree more. Certainly more spectacular.
Indeed. And with the overcast conditions we have, they show up a little bit better as well.
They certainly do. 6 of the 13 laps completed now by our race leaders. So coming up to half race distance on this lap. And at the moment, Jordan Caruso has just done a 1:06.83. He's taken another 1.15 of a second off that lap record.
And Ricciardello's done a 1:07 neat.
So he's gone under the previous lap record of Thomas Randall. Well, Randall will be at the next round here whenever they race again. He fronted up to Sandown after someone beat it and did his lap record at the state round. And I dare say Dean and Thomas will be watching this. Big shout out, guys. There it is. There's the new lap record.
Maybe. Oh, Chris Donnelly's.
Lacey's slowing. No, he's not happy either. That's not good.
Curry on trying to get down the inside of
coaching room outfit from Bell Real Estate and the Dandenong Ranges in near Melbourne.
And this battle continues without Lacey, but certainly we have Donnelly and Curry there.
Oh, Chris Donnelly's been driving really well and got this car really just percolating along nicely. To be able to drive up to the back of that Aston Martin like that, you've got your car operating nicely.
We haven't seen it, but Ash Jarvis has lost 4th position to Tony Cox in the Saab.
Look at that. This is going to be a change of position here now, so this will see P7 go to Chris Connolly, and it does.
So Duggan's been running wide out of turn 3 on every lap, and this time Donnelly took advantage of it. And
looks like Curry's about to do something very similar.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a handling issue with the Aston there. Just having problems on the corner exit.
Can't see any flames. There's a lot of smoke there, acrid smoke going up into the air.
It's a wrong colour smoke.
It's not nice, is it? No. No, that's not nice. Smouldering, that one there. Let's see as our timing screen starts to glitch out. Takes the last race of the weekend to not perform the job we need it to. Well, yeah, it's getting glitchy, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that the screen's wrong. But that looks like that fire is being attended to now. Well done to Chris to bring the car into safety and get himself out of it. At the moment, Jordan Caruso now has just eased the lead of this race back out to 2.7 seconds. And last time round at 1:08.5.
Tomasi is in the lane, so we've got Caruso in front from Ricciardello, Jarvis third, Cox in fourth, Ryan Humphrey fifth in the
And there's the
XF
checkered
Falcon.
flag too. Heading into the pit lane.
And I guess he'll work on that before the next round, which is at Sydney Motorsport Park on the second weekend of September.
There's our driver of that car, so he's out getting a cold drink. So a couple of the opposition crews just talking to him, checking up he's okay. So that's the
The Duggan crew down there helping
that is
out.
the Duggan crew.